Hey everybody, welcome back to Eat, Drink, and Be Local. I'm Dave Cathey. Today we're at Gray Sweater, very special restaurant. We're going to do the chef's tasting menu with Chef Andrew Black, our one and only James Beard Award winner. Right now, Rick and Shelby are at the bar. Let's go join them.
Okay, we are here with Daniel at Gray Sweater, and Daniel's going to make me a delicious drink. What do we have going, Daniel?
Yes, we're going to do the Jack Sparrow. It's our spin on Jack Rose. Key components here are some flammable rum. We're going to use Jamaican Smith & Cross. Has this banana funk to it. It's pretty nice. A little bit of cognac, my house-made grenadine, lime juice, some Caribbean bitters too, and we'll dash some cinnamon, make it flammable and spark, and it's pretty fun. So,
okay, let's do it. Sounds like a show and a drink. I'm excited.
Well, let's get you start with some water first, actually.
Okay,
Would
wonderful.
you like some sparkling tonight?
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Wonderful.
What a treat. Thank you.
Do you like high or low mineral content?
Oh,
Typically.
high mineral content.
High mineral
yeah.
content? Okay, 1 second.
Great question.
This is San Benedetto. This comes from Italy in the Dolomite Mountains. Really high mineral content. This was drink by Venetian aristocrats and the like.
What a treat. Thank you.
Always need to have some water.
Yeah, give me a little palate cleanser before the delicious cocktail. Okay, so what cocktail are you going to get in the works for me?
This is the Jack Sparrow. It's kind of named after Pirates of the Caribbean, where the scene, if you remember, they're stuck on the desert island, and they need to make a smoke signal, but she burns all the rum. So Jack Rose, Jack Sparrow, it works. So just add some rum, which is always fun. So we're going to do Smith & Cross. This is over 50 proof, so it will catch on fire. Also going to mix in our tin some cognac. Using Pure Franc 1840, it's delicious for cocktails, fairly affordable too. Got some grenadine. This is actually made with pomegranate juice, sugar, and some Caribbean spices. I infuse it with fresh lime juice. We're going to do a dash of few of our Caribbean bitters that we make in-house. And for the fun part here, we're going to catch all of this on fire. A little cinnamon. Get everything all set. And then basically, just do like this. We're going to put it out with our here. Beautiful. And here's this.
What a treat. Thank you so much. How beautiful. Oh my goodness. That is delicious. I want to be in the Caribbean. I want to be.
Excellent.
Delicious. Thank you so much, Daniel. What a wonderful cocktail. And great showmanship. I mean, look at that. You kind of have a whole thing going on. That's
fun.
awesome.
We get to catch things on fire sometimes.
Yeah.
It makes the job fun.
It's not just a cocktail, it's a show too. I love it. Thank you so much, Daniel.
Awesome.
Cheers.
At Pub W, when we say celebrate the good, we mean celebrate the good. And good things come in pairs. Pigs in a blanket with your little pigs in a blanket. Good food, good drink, good people. Celebrate the good at Pub W.
You are the most beautiful creation under the sun. Daily Informations. You are going to make Table 14 so happy. And you are being taken away. All right. At Neighborhood Jam, you deserve breakfast as beautiful as you. So start the day right with scratch-made favorites, morning or midday, every day. Treat yourself to Neighborhood Jam. You're gonna taste just as good tomorrow.
Whether you're wanting breakfast, brunch, lunch, or dinner, La Baguette will serve you up. From breakfast items like avocado toast, corned beef hash, omelets, and French toast, to brunch items like eggs Benedict, croque madame, and chocolate chip pancakes. For lunch, La Baguette serves up quiche, sandwiches like the French dip, and a full selection of salads. For dinner, you can order lasagna, fettuccine alfredo, old-fashioned meatloaf, or luscious chicken crepes, not to mention shelves of fresh baked bread and delightful pastries. Come and have a fabulous meal at La Baguette in Norman or Oklahoma City.
Do you want to find out what your home is worth in today's market? Then call 1411 Luxury Real Estate at 405-474-0411 or go online to 1411homes.com. For a free market analysis of your home, call 1411 Luxury Real Estate, 405-474-0411 or go online to 1411homes.com. Brokered by eXp Realty.
At Laser Light Skin Clinic, our most popular treatment is now more affordable than ever. Right now, you can save up to 50% on Cool Sculpting, the #1 choice for non-invasive fat reduction. Our flexible treatment plans allow you to choose the option that is perfect for you. Focus on a single problem area or revive your life with a fresh new you. These are real results. For your personal Cool Sculpting consultation, call Laser Light Skin Clinic today. A new you awaits.
Cheers. Welcome.
Well, thank you very much, Chef. Thank you very much. Gray Sweater is one of my favorite places to check out.
Well, thank you. Absolutely.
It has brought you much joy.
Yes. You know, I tell you what, it's a special place. We live in a world in this room of possibilities. What is possible where food is concerned? And so it's an ever-going thing. It never ends.
Gotcha.
Yeah, never ends.
Yeah, so, you know, a lot of people out there are wondering, what does this mean, Gray Sweater tasting menu? Walk us through a little bit, like what a person, when they come in, what can they expect?
Well, first of all, I worked in corporate for a long time. And I knew when I left corporate, I wanted to create something that has no allegiance, that there was no boundaries, there was no barriers. So the name Gray Sweater, what is gray? Gray has no allegiance. Is it black, is it white? There's no allegiance. The food in the room has to have no allegiance. No matter what you fell in love with, we're gonna move on. But the most important part of the name is the sweater. Because no matter how much everything costs in the room, the sweater represents the warmth of the service. Because at the end of the day, the food has to be great, everything has to be good, but it's how we made you feel. And if we fail at that, then we fail miserable. So we take that DNA and believe in core of how to build the building blocks of Gray Sweater. We source our niches, we source ingredients from all over the world. I think we're currently in about 13 different countries.
13 countries.
So we're sourcing things 7 days a week. There's no menu. You call, we interview you before you come in. Because in that interview process, we want to know who is coming in. So we can better yet provide a service of their expectation for you. It's, you know, dinner lasts 2 to 3 hours. We currently right now we do a 7-course and a 10-course. And you know, it's I like to call it, it's like techno music. It's just hits you. And there's different beats and feel and taste and rhythm and just emotional.
Well, at the Black Walnut, you were talking about how when we were there, you talked about how it's about the mood that the diner might be in. It feels like at Gray Sweater, this is a little bit more different. This is the chef's point of view in here. You're coming in to learn what you have up your sleeve and what Dylan has up his sleeve, right?
It is I take you on a different journey here. When you come in this restaurant, you're in a different vehicle. And it's an experience, and I'm providing you with an experience. And when the whole idea is when you leave, you're supposed, what the hell just happened? You know, and that's when I know I got your attention. And so that's why when people said, well, what is the menu? You know, it's avant-garde, but it's a place of possibilities. It's a place of ideas. I think we live in a world now where there's a menu that constantly moving and changing the rhythms and texture and taste. And in everything. It becomes a place of possibilities.
Right. So you said you have a 7 and a 10 course, but
Yes.
there's no crossover, right?
There's only two things that cross.
Okay, so you got two.
And it's because they've been on the menu and so indigenous to the restaurant since the day we opened.
That's interesting because that's growth in the gray sweater, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's like something you've learned, that you've got some things you got to
Yes.
stick with.
It's just some things is like, if I take it off, I'll probably be thrown out of the building.
I think that's fine because it's like you said, you're trying to build this experience, but
Right.
that doesn't mean you can't build a mosaic while you're at it.
Exactly.
And have things that last.
Exactly,
So
yeah.
no problem at all. So I think, I don't know about you, but what do you say we just let the audience
Absolutely.
experience this? You want to do that?
Let's do it.
All right.
Let's run through some food, right?
All right.
Let's run through an experience.
All right, folks, after this, you're going to go to Gray Sweater.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Join us.
At Pub W, when we say celebrate the good, we mean celebrate the good. And good things come in pairs. Pigs in a blanket with your little pigs in a blanket. Good food, good drink, good people. Celebrate the good at Pub W.
You are the most beautiful creation under the sun. Daily Informations. You are going to make Table 14 so happy. And you are being taken away. All right. At Neighborhood Jam, you deserve breakfast as beautiful as you. So start the day right with scratch-made favorites, morning or midday, every day. Treat yourself to Neighborhood Jam. You're gonna taste just as good tomorrow.
Whether you're wanting breakfast, brunch, lunch, or dinner, La Baguette will serve you up. From breakfast items like avocado toast, corned beef hash, omelets, and French toast, to brunch items like eggs Benedict, croque madame, and chocolate chip pancakes. For lunch, La Baguette serves up quiche, sandwiches like the French dip, and a full selection of salads. For dinner, you can order lasagna, fettuccine alfredo, old-fashioned meatloaf, or luscious chicken crepes, not to mention shelves of fresh baked bread and delightful pastries. Come and have a fabulous meal at La Baguette in Norman or Oklahoma City.
Do you want to find out what your home is worth in today's market? Then call 1411 Luxury Real Estate at 405-474-0411 or go online to 1411homes.com. For a free market analysis of your home, call 1411 Luxury Real Estate 405-474-0411 or go online to 1411homes.com. Brokered by eXp Realty.
At Laser Light Skin Clinic, our most popular treatment is now more affordable than ever. Right now, you can save up to 50% on Cool Sculpting, the #1 choice for non-invasive fat reduction. Our flexible treatment plans allow you to choose the option that is perfect for you. Focus on a single problem area or revive your life with a fresh new you. These are real results. For your personal Cool Sculpting consultation, call Laser Light Skin Clinic today. A new you awaits.
If you'd like to take a picture of our first dish, we ask that you do so with the dome on. This is our take on a classic American grilled cheese. You have a 3-cheese blend of mozzarella, cheddar, and gorgonzola with caramelized shallots. On top is an Osetra caviar with a whipped herbal cheese called Borzen and a finished with the arugula microgreen. And this one is meant to be with your hands. Thank you. Next, we have another interactive dish to be eaten with your hands. It's going to be a little bit warm, so be aware, and that's all I'm going to share with you right now. I'll be back in a moment. So that was a turnip done sous vide style, so it's nice and tender. On top is a coconut and cilantro muddle. It rests in our sous sauce, which has a number of ingredients, but some highlights are sesame oil, lemongrass, and chive. The reason we don't drop the spoon right away is if you try to cut that, it will end up over there. But we'll let you enjoy the sauce with it. Thank you. So this is an eel lake oyster from Prince Edward Island, Canada. On top we have a strawberry snow, which is frozen with liquid nitrogen and then pummeled. A mango popping pearl, pickled kumquat, and a red cabbage microgreen. This is a ginger and lemongrass tincture to finish. All right, so this is the last one with your hands. It's our take on an ice cream cone. Should be good in just a couple of bites. Not the beans, just the cone portion. Once you've enjoyed it, I'll come back and we'll go over the dish. So that was meant to trick your senses a little bit. It's got hot and cold, a bunch of different flavors. So the warm is a roasted cauliflower cream with honey. On top and bottom is a frozen consommé of fennel and lemongrass. On the top and bottom, toasted pepita seeds wrapped in a homemade shell. Again, meant to trick your senses and make you think that it was ice cream when it was something warm. Thank you. Well, now that we made you eat all of those things with your hands, non-edible course. It's a towel to freshen your hands. If you find the seam on the side, it's a bit easier to open. Thank you. Next is a pan-seared scallop, finished in a bermonte with pickling spices and fresh thyme. Underneath is a Madagascar vanilla bean beurre blanc, so sweet and salty. On top, Kaluga caviar, which is the best on the market and made especially for Gray Sweater. Finished with the arugula microgreen. Thank you. Thank you, Chef. Next is one of my favorite dishes. This is tomatoes concassé. On the top we have a little bit of crispy kale with a cranberry gastrique, escargot caviar, pickled mustard seed, and in the middle is a warm mushroom dashi. Please enjoy. Thank you. Next we have squab from California. That is butter basted and then finished in the oven with Georgia peach sugar and Bucktown brown. In the middle is a green onion tartlet filled with a number of vegetables. We have cabbage, endive, beech and maitake mushrooms, heirloom carrots, artichoke heart, and the arugula microgreen. The sauce is a sherry and balsamic reduction. Very aromatic. Thank you. Next we have lamb loin from Australia. This is also butter basted and then finished in the oven with a barrier reef seasoning, which is citrus based. Underneath is my favorite sauce, craisin and mustard seed. Then you have a whipped parsnip cream, watermelon radish, and a fennel frond to finish. We bring a spoon because, again, my favorite sauce. Enjoy. All right, next is our first dessert. This is a cucumber and mint foam. On top we have tiny crushed pieces of a lime zested meringue, pearls of compressed fermented honey and cucumber, and then finished with crispy mint. For our final course is ice cream. Orange chai ice cream. Underneath is a pistachio and smoked salt crumble, a cherry, beer, and blueberry reduction, topped with chocolate sugar. Thank you.
At Pub W, when we say celebrate the good, we mean celebrate the good. And good things come in pairs. Pigs in a blanket with your little pigs in a blanket. Good food, good drink, good people. Celebrate the good at Pub W.
Whether you're wanting breakfast, brunch, lunch, or dinner, La Baguette will serve you up. From breakfast items like avocado toast, corned beef hash, omelets, and French toast, to brunch items like eggs Benedict, croque madame, and chocolate chip pancakes. For lunch, La Baguette serves up quiche, sandwiches like the French dip, and a full selection of salads. For dinner, you can order lasagna, fettuccine alfredo, old-fashioned meatloaf, or luscious chicken crepes, not to mention shelves of fresh-baked bread and delightful pastries. Come and have a fabulous meal at La Baguette in Norman or Oklahoma City.
You are the most beautiful creation under the sun. Daily Informations. You are going to make Table 14 so happy. And you are being taken away. All right. At Neighborhood Jam, you deserve breakfast as beautiful as you. So start the day right with scratch-made favorites, morning or midday, every day. Treat yourself to neighborhood jam. You're gonna taste just as good tomorrow.
Do you want to find out what your home is worth in today's market? Then call 1411 Luxury Real Estate at 405-474-0411 or go online to 1411homes.com. For a free market analysis of your home, call 1411 Luxury Real Estate, 405-474-0411 or go online to 1411homes.com. Brokered by eXp Realty.
Hey, welcome back to Eat, Drink, and Be Local. For our last segment, we had an opportunity to sit down with Chef Black after he returned from Chicago and winning the James Beard Foundation Award for Best Chef Southwest. Here it is. All right, Chef, we visited with you a couple weeks ago, and, you had some things happening, and some big things have happened since then, right? James Beard Foundation Award-winning Best Chef Southwest. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you. It still hasn't kicked in.
And the winner is Andrew Black. Great sweater, Oklahoma.
When I hear like Vegas call, I'm like, oh, there it goes.
Vegas.
Yeah, I'm like, there it goes. And so when my name called, I was still in the transaction of like, Vegas. Yeah. So I had to make sure I hear when I like, holy yes. Is it me? And I think the first word, I was so happy, the first word came out of my mouth was Oklahoma. Yeah. Because, and all of a sudden I find myself looking for a flag. I'm like, what am I looking for? I didn't bring an Oklahoma flag with me. What am I didn't bring? So I am going up and Rudy sit down and Dylan sit. I'm like, no, where you guys sitting down? You're coming with me. And they're like, no. I'm saying, you don't understand. I'm not going up unless you all come. It's gonna be because this is not just me.
Puerto Rico, first Spirit Award for Puerto Rico is pretty amazing.
Come on, you gotta say, a great sweater. I opened this restaurant called the Gray Sweater Restaurant in Oklahoma City. And the very first night I opened this restaurant, I had 4 guests. I'm gonna try to hold it together. But one of the guests ran out. I was standing at the bar and he ran out and he said, Chef Black, you can go to hell because no one is coming for this food. No one is paying for it. And I went home that night feeling so defeated. All my staff was watching. All the 3 guests that was left saw it. So I tell myself I wasn't going in the next day. 3 o'clock came, I went to turn off the fridge, but all the cooks in front of the house was there. And that's when I knew we'd made the right decision to open this tasting menu restaurant. And then something happened, it's called COVID. And I looked outside and there was envelopes packing up and I tell myself it's nothing but bills, so I didn't pick them up. And one day I went out and picked it up and the community, Oklahoma, was dropping off checks to us so we could survive. So this is bigger than I am. I'm just used for the vessel. I'm just the one that is blessed with faith and belief. My grandmother, Elizabeth Bandu, may God bless her soul, up there, has started this journey with me. But throughout it all, I could not have done it without Rudy Kaur, my business partner. We used to have a restaurant called the Meatball House on a college corner. I thought I was going to print money. It didn't happen. He has never looked at me one day like I was a screw-up. He has always supported me. It got so bad that payday, I used to go to the Starbucks to hide because we had no money to pay the staff. And I'd wait until Friday when we know we'd had a little session to gather the money to pay the staff. And Dylan my executive sous chef, my right hand, my brother, my friend, everything. I got him. He came to me walking that day from a pizza joint. He said, I need a job. I said, can you cook? He said, no, but I'm here. I never judge him. I spent years in a little corner listening to heavy metal music with him. Never cut a corner. One day I said, can you taste this sauce? And he started telling me everything that's needed. And I said, young man, you have something that people go to school for. You're going to be great. He has went through without getting paid. And here he stand by me still. This is no longer for me. It's for people that have helped along the way. The great people. This is for Oklahoma City. Jeff is in the house somewhere that tells his story to his family, also with his restaurant. So this is not just for me. It's for me, it's for Jeff. It's for every single one in Oklahoma. Everyone is streaming it right now. And they're so proud of what we have achieved. And thanks to the Jane Baird Foundation and everyone, this is something that we now have the responsibility to work harder and give back to charity. I've called on some of you in this room. All I'm asking for is to pick up the phone. Help us support kids in need. Freedom City in Oklahoma City. Help us to get better at what we do. I just want to thank a few people here. I could not have done it without a wonderful team. I've made a lot of mistakes, but these are people that have stand by me. Chance, my best friend, is sitting there. He's been known him for 17 years. We opened a restaurant together. Michelle, Steve Lackmeyer, the Kaya Carpenter, the Chelsea, the Kimberly, the John Williams, if I leave anyone, please forgive me, the Lisa, the Tammy, just everyone. So thanks to everyone.
The whole goal now has just been me reaching out to people to say, hey, we have this now. It's for Oklahoma. What do we do with it now? Where do we go with it? We're just getting started, man. We're just getting started.
Congrats. Well, guys, what'd you think?
Wow.
Gray sweater's a little bit different, isn't it?
Well, you know, a truly unique dining experience. I mean, you explained to us before, but it doesn't describe what the actual concept is. If you truly want a unique dining experience, you have to try the Gray sweater. It's
one of one.
It is. And the complex flavoring and the dishes and the changing palate challenges.
It's not for everybody, right?
No.
It's a culinary arts experience, right? So if you're into art and
it's
you
for
appreciate
everybody in the fact that everybody can enjoy it.
Well, it's different. And like, if you're wanting to go out and eat catfish all you can eat, then maybe you go somewhere else. But that's okay. Nobody's saying you shouldn't. But if you really want to have
an elevated dining experience,
food that's leveled up, that has been thought through and crafted with the idea that let's see if we can turn this into art.
Well, you know what? There's a definite shortage of places like that in the city. And so if you want that unique dining experience, you can definitely find it at Gray Sweater. And I mean, and you're just not going to get any better than that.
It's like slipping into a nice silk dining jacket.
It elevates the whole experience.
That's right. That's right. And guess what? There are places that are similar to this, and we're going to be finding them all on Eat,
Drink,
and Be Local.